Hello, hello. This is Johnny Cycles of CyclesGaming.com, bringing you another edition of Dragons in Modern. That's a lot of lands, but I like this temporary lockdown, and I like that we can do some surveilling to try to find action. However, if we find the wrong type of action, we'll be very sad. But temporary lockdown can cover over a lot of sins. If our opponent has a very fast start, for instance, and then we're able to reset the board after finding action of our own. And, why not draw another land when we kept a six lander? Dragon Turtle. Not the type of action we want to see. Opponent's like, Dragon Turtle, are you serious right now? And yes, I am. Dragon Turtle. Dragon Turtle is actually, if this is the if this is the Neoform deck, Dragon Turtle had the epic defeat of a Neoform, well, in just a single game. However, it was like a turn to Neoform into something busted, and we managed to get there. Some of those packed. This does look like Neoform, yeah, Allosaurus. So that's alright. Dragon Turtle is where it's at against this deck. Yeah, this is like the exact actual start that. Um, oh, what a beautiful, beautiful start. This is a turn two win. That was beautiful. You don't get to see that too often. Oh, we're drawing another Dragon Turtle. I have yeah, that was beautiful. Beautiful from our opponent. Okay, so that's why we have force and negations in the sideboard. Um, I guess counter spells or spell pierces, I imagine. I mean, our opponent, we have temporary lockdowns real bad. High Noon's not bad against them. Dragon Turtle, I mean, it does work, but it can shut down the thing that they put into the battlefield. Clarion Conqueror can shut down one of their cards. All right, so we'll take out Glorybringer's Lightning Bolt. I mean, High Noon. Okay, so High Noon should shut off the combo because it won't let them. Although they can theoretically go off on turn one. So I mean, High Noon ought to be able to shut down their combo. All right, Elegant Parlor. Wouldn't mind finding some counter magic. Because the thing is, like, High Noon is gonna stop them from going off in a single turn, but it won't stop them from doing like casting the Allosaurus and then the next turn casting Neoform. So we really need a counterspell to fight the battle. Clarion Conqueror can stop like their Grizzlebrand if they get it. I think we might just set up our draw rolling Dragonstorm. And then they're going to play with counter magic backup themselves, I'm sure. Summoner's Pact into the graveyard. We're just getting no luck off the top, that's for sure. Double lands. Magmatic Hellkite. We just really, I mean, that's a nice thing. It's nice, don't get me wrong. But we really need to find counter magic in the interim here. So land and a counter spell or something would be nice. They're going to consign to memory. Sure. One of their combo cards. Well, that stinks, but we can bounce it back to our hand with Clarion Conqueror, hopefully. We still want to find a counterspell just for purposes of protection. See, they can still do it, right? And that's what happens when you don't find the counter magic. We'll see if this isn't fast enough, though. If you don't put a card from Unending, alright, so this is going to fill their hand with something. Or put a Mega Land drop. Alright, 2 cards in hand. I assume they would not. Maybe they were just. Anyway, I assume there's no way they'd keep a hand without a Neoform of some kind. Right? Alright, so Wan Shi Tong Librarian. Lucky enough to open a couple of those. Not a dragon, but it allows us to play on our opponent's turn when we have a High Noon out. And I think it's just a really busted card. Alright, we'll hold up our Spell Pierce mana. You got there, homie. What you gonna get? 3 cards in hand. Hopefully not a whole bunch of fatties. This is where we need the Dragon Turtle if they get a Grizzlebrand, but I don't know. Yep. Kill that guy. 10-10. Just a casual 10-10. It's fine. We needed to find counter magic, which we did not. We kept. It is a Dragon Turtle. Yes, the Dragon Turtle is to the rescue again. Again, the Dragon Turtle is just coming through, but we can't cast Dragon Storm and Dragon Turtle unless we find a blue source. Do we dare? We do dare. Come on, blue source off the top. There's no blue source. It's not a blue source. That's 2 dragons already. Alright, well, we risked it. I can't talk. We risked it. We're going to take a hit, but maybe they don't have a follow-up play that they can then go through and kill us with. And then we'll Dragon Turtle. Or actually, yep, you got there. Hopefully they're all in on this plan and we can find some more Dragon Turtles because this is what, yeah, that's our only hope. Dragon Turtle is, oh, there is a blue source there. Dragon Turtle is our only reasonable play against this deck, which is crazy when you think about it. So we can Rin and Shaw and worry about. I think we're just going to Dragon Turtle it up. Well, they don't have a counter spell. They do, I think they could find a consign to memory. And then counter it. All right, opponent, thank you for the sub. Hootie. We are hopefully going to attend. There's a Spell Pierce, which is great. So now we can Ren and Shaw. We could have tried to get a land there, but we wouldn't have been able to do both. We need to put pressure on our opponent. So we're going to get 2 dragons with Spell Pierce mana. And then we will hopefully kill our opponent next turn. We can hit for 4, 8, 10, 12. So there's no way we're going to kill them next turn. But, you know, we can dream the dream. Okay, so Neoform mana is available through the Spell Pierce. Looks like they're still just trying to find some action. Are they going to Neoform? Are they going to, what is this, sorcery? Found the Spell Pierce in time. So this is going to untap next turn, though. So will our Dragon Turtle, however. That's a great draw. What a great draw for us. Man, we're picking them apart now. Um, Firebending. Forgot about firebending. Now we can pump our team. It's not dead, but it's close. Maybe we shouldn't have gotten rid of that lightning bolt. Should have done some math. 12, 17. Yeah, the lightning bolt. Okay, they gain a whole bunch of life. Nice. That we bounced that to their hand. Oh man. Still, go to 9. Um, and we are left hoping that they can't reassemble their combo and win this turn. First time seeing Ranenshaw, man, and firebending was impressive. Very impressive. Hooting Mandrills. Yep, I've seen that one. It's fine. Doesn't have reach. All right, got there. Picked them apart. Now we just have to run that back. Just run it back. I don't think we need lightning bolts, honestly. Just pitching them. I think we just want more counter spells. And then hope to have counter magic. Well, I mean, look, we have what we want, just no lands. Okay, Force of Negation and Dragonstorm. We'll take it. We have some answer. 1, 2, 3. Pitch this, I guess. Can't F6 because literally our opponent can do their thing on turn 1. Dragon Turtle again. I just said to my opponent, I think Dragon Turtle is at its best against our opponent's deck, against Neoform, and every single time it seems like Neo, it's hilarious. Locks them down, and then we get the pressure on them. I guess we want to land there, but High noon is good because it does give us a way to fight against their combo. We still don't want to. We still would rather not pitch our rolling Dragonstorm to force negation, but we also don't want to lose. So that's kind of where we're at. If we lose, then won't matter if we get to draw cards or not. But this is sort of our key engine. I don't think we want to counter anything until it's the this. I mean, that's why you have blue. This is why you play blue. Opponent's down to one card. A lot of times the glass cannon here effect here. All right, man. For CyclesGame.com, this is Johnny Cycles. I'm watching The Beast in Me. Yeah, I'll catch y'all on the next one.